All these trees here, all Acacia honey trees. All these where you can just see, a lot of the blossom is more or less gone now, but all them at the back, all these are Acacia. In Hungarian it's Acacia. Acacia honey trees. It's absolutely full of them in Hungary. Look at the size of this. They grow so well everywhere, all of it. This is just one little bit of a road going into Hungarian. Every road is the same. All these you see there, all of them, every single one, left and right, all honey trees, Acacia honey trees. Look how old some of them are. This is just giving you, and like I tried to explain to you, how many of them are in Hungary. Just everywhere. How are we doing, everyone around the world? Wednesday, 2:26, just on 2k. Just got another half a k before turning back round, so I'm back out here again. Been going a bit. I think it's only run 35. I've not missed any out of nothing. Not that I'm trying to do loads of running videos, because I'm not. The actual video I'm doing today is regards to the Acacia honey tree, Acacia. It's a national treasure in Hungary. 30% of the forests in Hungary are Acacia. They have a lot of oak, and the Acacia honey is GMO free, no toxins, nothing. Very if anybody's had Acacia honey, I always buy it when I'm in England, because the majority of export comes out from Hungary. They've got the biggest in Europe for acacia trees. Talking 360,000 hectares. Off my head, for every, who don't use that in England, we use acres. I would say around 900,000. I mean 900,000 acres of forests, but I'd probably say it's more approaching 1 million, if not more. Grows so wild out here. I've got them at my other house, even at this house where I had in Mesochart. They just grow crazy. They grow very quick as well. Very translucent. Very translucent. I'm going to say Acacia. I'm not going to say it's in Hungarian. Acacia honey. It's different to the other honeys. It's very translucent, but it's lovely honey. Lovely. I'd probably say it's probably one of the best honeys in the world. Massive out here. I've already just done a video. They're on every long bit of country road. They just grow wild, and that's why there's so many bee farms out here. I was actually thinking of doing it at my other house, but I don't think it's a good idea with the dogs. Well, probably it's a good idea for me, because knowing me, I'll get bleeding stung. I get stung just driving to Hungarian in the car. 3 times I got stung that day. But that was a wasp, not a bee. Anyway, just quickly get some of this run done. So I just have to keep running and stopping. So out here in Hungary, it's a bit of a national treasure. a bit like Robin Hood has the old oak tree in Nottinghamshire. Yeah, it's a national treasure out here because it grows so well, because this is such a dry, long, hot summers, and that's what it prefers. The flowering now, I might be able to find a tree with some quite white flowers, but majority now of the flowerings, oh sorry, I've got sweat in my eye. The flowering's dying off now because they flower mainly spring and last so many weeks, and that's when the bees go for it. It's very damp resistant. That's why it's a really strong wood for building. Very damp resistant, so it's not prone to getting old in water or anything like that. That's why it's so good. It's so strong. It's fantastic for furniture. Like I said, building fences, garage doors, anything, staircases, stairs in a house, wooden floors. You can't beat the acacia wood. It's fantastic, but it's very, very heavy. It's so pressed together. So it's a very dry wood, but it grows so well out here because it's the climate. It loves it. So, God, I've got so much sweat going in me. It's all going in my right eye for some reason. So I'll try and get a close up. It's a beautiful smell. There's one at the back of the house here where the culture house is, the community centre. And when you've got the back window open, especially in the evenings, the sweet smell just comes, the Adesh sog just yearn has. Oh, it's a beautiful smell. The lovely trees. Like I said, I've got loads at the other house. I actually had to cut some back at the back of the stables, the horse stables, because the wall needs rendering. Got to get it all done in the roof, and I couldn't do it with them. So what I did, they have been cut down. If they start to grow, when I get back to the house, if they're starting to grow back, I'll let them grow back and get the back of the house done. But in the front garden, I've got them growing there. You just get new ones wherever there's a tree. New ones start to come. Fantastic trees. But I mean, like I said, we're talking about forests, like nearly 1 million acres of forest. We're not talking about like all the ones what are in people's gardens at the side of streets. It's well over 1 million. They're all over the place. You know, you've seen me point out, even going up to Mezzo. If I go back to Mezzachart now, which we'll be doing a video, I'll put the camera on. It's all acacia fir, and that's why I told you there's that big bee's nest in one of the trees. Huge, big, massive bee's nest it was. It's about the size of 3 footballs. Anyway, get running. This guy, this garden here, he's got all of them just outside. He's got them there, and probably he's got loads in the garden as well. I'm not going to walk in there because of ticks, so I'll try and get a close-up of a tree so I can show the flowers and let you smell them. See this younger one, see how thick the trunks are, and I mean they grow up to, I think they can easily grow up to somewhere around 25 metres, 25-30 metres. There's just so many. Oh, you don't want to believe this. The door lock is bust on both sides. There's no keyhole for the back doors, just the 2 front. Both doors are knackered now, so I've got to go in through the boot to undo the door. haven't even got my car yet. So here we go. 1 minute. Got to turn. That's it. Turn that off. Oh, now what's gone off with this? Okay. Alright. So I've got to go in through here. Now I've got to undo the back door because I'm not climbing all the way through the car. Oh, fucking up. That's a joke, isn't it? Really, that seat needs to be down, doesn't it? Oh, fucking bastard. What a fucking joke. This car. Everything's falling to bits on it. It's an utter joke. Utter joke. Got my wallet. 1 minute. Jesus Christ. Alright, undo the back door. Then undo the front door. Oh God, you gotta give me this fucking bit joke. Look, don't even hold. Joke. Gotta be a joke. This is the Acacia for. Can you see? Here. All these here. All these flowers. They're all drying out now, coming off. Still really sweet, but this is Acacia tree. This is only a small one. And can you see how it's got like all thorns on it? That's what the only thing I don't like about them. Massive thorns, so they're no good for the dogs. So if you see here, look here, look how bad they're nasty, look. So you see them? How sharp they are here, look. These, they're massive. Big thorns here. Look. You can't see them on there, but they've got like big thorns. Here, look at this one here. Can you see them? Look how big that thorn is. See how hard it is? Solid. And that's what bothers me with the dogs. I mean, if you look at that one there, look how thick they are. But this is they make lovely shadow on the trees. Like not shadow, make lovely shading. Like here, here's some nice white ones. You see? So that's the Acacia. Well, Acacia, Hungarian, Acacia. Bit like there's a big one there, another one growing. They grow wild, you see. Can you see all these like new ones? These small ones growing. This is like, I've got loads of them at my house growing now. They just grow wild. But that is the actual reason, is these thorns. I really don't like them thorns, they're nasty. I mean, there's a bigger one here, look at these ones here. These are, look, can you see how dry looking the wood is? Look how like dry looking. They're resistant to damp. You know, these are nice and white. I'm really lucky to find one, but you know what? Probably going to be loaded ticks in here. But like, I don't care. If I get a tick, I get a tick. But if you look here, can you see like the flowers on it? Look how nice the flowers is on that one. So, and that one, the wood is really thick on that one, the bark. Really thick. But this is still nice and white, these are. Look. Aren't they beautiful? So that's what, you know what, I've been in there now, I probably got ticks. So anyway, that is, and you see these here, big water towers. You've obviously got the antennas on top of there. Yeah, so yeah, and that here, do you all know what that is? That bush? Loads of in Hungary. I know what it is, but believe it or not, I can't think of the name. But it's another common. The gypsies actually take all the flowers off. It is. You get the dilute. It's dilute. You can get the dilute in England. You dilute it, mix it with water. Well, clearly, that's what dilute is, isn't it? Call it syrup here for dilute. Can't think of the name. My legs are tickling now. I've probably got ticks. You know what? Ticks are so small, aren't there? Loads of them here. But you can see, look, these are all acacia trees, Acacia. Smaller ones, and then you got your bigger ones. But that is my biggest gripe. My biggest gripe is the thorns. Absolutely, thorns are absolutely lethal, and that's what puts me off. I actually don't know, as they get bigger, I think the thorns go away. You can't really see any thorns on that. Maybe it's like a protection thing as they're smaller. But you don't really see the thorns on it. On the bigger ones. You see them on the smaller ones. But that's an acacia tree, honey tree. National treasure in Hungary. Massive. Like I've said before this video, finishing it off today, rounding it off. They're lovely, the wood is solid. Anyway, don't forget, like, subscribe, bell icon. Like I said, all these trees what you're coming up to now, all acacia, Acacia, loads of them. Majority of these on left and right, here, are acacia trees, honey trees, just full of them. And this is not classed as the Hungarian forest. These are just growing willy-nilly on the side of the road. And we're very lucky to find one with one honey tree with nice white flowers on, because the majority of them have all gone brown now, have shredded the nectar. It's all coming off now. So this load of trees we're coming up to now are all here. I would say practically all of them, more or less. Not everyone, but majority are all acacia. My legs are tickling. Yeah, majority of these are acacia here. Acacia. I tell you what, I've probably got ticks on my legs. Yeah, all these are honey trees. Acacia honey trees here.